The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of truly great attacking talent that Italy seems to have a knack of producing. A player of immense ability, but also one who never shirked from his defensive duties too.
Absolutely not, and it's very easy to see why he became such a fan favourite. Nedved did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Varane cuts it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kvaratskhelia. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the run. He's found space here. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Another chance from a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That's a sharp pass. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And it's Rice. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. He's under a lot of pressure there. Vieira.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Ibrahimovic. Seedorf supplying the width on this right-hand side. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe! Lovely, now then. Messi. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out wide. Seedorf. Might be danger here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Rice. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nedved is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now, can they get him away? Forced to go back. Kvaratskhelia! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kvaratskhelia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Good ball, good take. That's an excellent interception. This is their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Seedorf. Backward it goes. Very nicely done. Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is Ibrahimovic, looking here to chip it through. And that has been cleared. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So straight into the second half. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, he's been caught on it! Shot at goal! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nice sequence of passes, this. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging there.
Ibrahimovic! Off the post! But he's left disappointed.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Hazard. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. And the pass is intercepted.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
He's picked his way through. He slings it. Towering header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nedved. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. this team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Nedved. Rodri. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Some resolute defending there. Seedorf. And it's Rodri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's Seedorf. Messi has it in a wide position. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
Great chance! Oh, good finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Now Seedorf. And here's Haaland. Varane calmly anticipates. Can he spark a counter here? Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Ibrahimovic. 5 minutes left on the clock. Nedved. Chance to deliver. Little pass back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Nicely spread. Crosses it in. A header! And that's a tidy finish. Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the...
That's at the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So things are underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Collar chasing after it. Vieira. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's tidy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maicon's cross. Rafael Varane. Roberto Carlos. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Vitinha. Seedorf. Seedorf making good progress on the right-hand side. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to.
He leaps for it! Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rice. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Manchester United currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Vitinha. Rummenigge. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Maicon can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is lovely. Rice. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead. Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vitinha, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And it's Rice. Vieira. Rice.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Vitinha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Roberto Carlos. So, third corner of the game. Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Rice. Roberto Carlos. Nice control. Delivers the ball.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And it's Azar. Ball's gone astray.
Been indicated.
Oh, it's a great ball here. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We're up and running then.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
And the counter is on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. And he welcomes it in. Nedved. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Azar. Showing great feet there. Figo. Cross in, looks like a good one. Tries a shot! Beautiful from Nedved!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Oh, well played, well played. Lahm. Nedved. Lahm. Roberto Carlos making a dash for it. Here comes the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Pele. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Nedved.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Played out to the left flank, and this is Roberto Carlos. Corner given.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pumas are looking to go forward now. Pass is just off target. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, just Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net! Manchester United are back on level terms. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's picked out the run. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That has been slung wide.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pele, that's good running with the ball. Maldini charging forward, the ball at his feet. Collar, and the shot! Now it's Ibrahimovic. Over to the right flank. Figo. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So, what can they make of this? And the through ball. Seedorf is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Seedorf. Pele. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. In towards the back stick.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Can he get it through? Couldn't squeeze it through. Pele. And it's Rice. Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Goal! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean...
And that is indeed the final act. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Vigo gets in for Nedved! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Vieira engages and forces him off the ball. That's a little off target. That's destined for the flank. And he's well positioned here. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vieira. Rummenigge. That's where it came from. And it's Vigo. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard picks it up out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there's the clearance. Roberto Carlos. Company cuts out the pass. Spread out to the left. And here's Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attack.
Terrific effort! Now, who's going to be first to this? Forward it goes. Pumas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's gone loose. Company kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good-looking ball. Vigo has the space to scheme. Good ball. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Collar! And that's a tiny finish. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 23.
So we have movement on both benches. Pumas cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Price. Coming on the field, number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8.
And he passes it long.
Number 22, Kvaratskhelia. Number 13.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it comes. That is a superb rearguard action. Cruyff, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. Van der Sar must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that has sent him sprawling. Nedved. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. He's got away. That's good play. And it's Nedved. Produces a cross. Lam. Maldini. He won't be happy with that one. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
And he goes cross-field. Kvaratskhelia. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's forced to go back. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kvaratskhelia. Vieira. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And this is Luis Suarez. Shoots! Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. And the shot, and the shot! And it's been hooked away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rice. Now, can they get it back? He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good play! Goal! Manchester United! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Not where it came from. Kvaratskhelia gets on his bike and on the move. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking tidy in possession here. The ball has bounced loose now. Roberto Carlos. Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rice. Seedorf gets into a good position. Hullet. Vieira. Well, that looks a decent ball. Seedorf. And it's Rice. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Played it. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And this is Ronaldo. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aimed beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Kvaratskhelia gets it away. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the
Real chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Rice has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit cuts it out, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. And the counter is on. Kvaratskhelia. Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick. We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
For this match was
It's Seedorf.
71,550.
Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Vieira. Now it's Gullit. Schlotterbeck proves too strong, too smart. Rice, well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Gerrard. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Gerrard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Suarez stood his ground strongly. Corner it is.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, look, they know
Number
they've got a height
8.
advantage, and
Gullit.
it's time for them to use it.
Number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Brazil given
Number
another
22,
corner.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 41, Rice. Number 15,
Corner number
Seydorf.
3 coming up.
Coming on the field, number
Rui
23,
Costa plays it short.
Ibrahimovic. Number 21.
Neither of these two want to come off second
Rummenigge.
best.
Number 4.
He's found some space. And it's Gerrard.
Vitinha. Number 13.
And that has earned a few nods of
Nedved.
approval from the bench.
Substitutions taking place.
Brazil get their 4th corner. Showing good feet. And he's picked it up out wide. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Gerrard. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Roberto Carlos. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ernest. He is through here. Ernest making a dash for it. Thuram. Now he's off and running. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Header! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, from hero to zero, and a moment that will have everyone puzzled as to how it could have happened.
Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Desperate defending required here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's good play. Takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Roberto Carlos.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that will be it. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Ronaldo finds himself offside. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pele running with the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. That's tidy. Now this could be a chance. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries to get it clear. Now, that's shot a goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Diamante clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Ibrahimovic. And here's Rafael Leao. Nice control. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Yaya Toure. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pele.
Diamante definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless. Big chance! And it's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's their second corner of the game. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Yaya Toure. And it's Maldini. Pele. And it's Hullet.
That was lovely, that.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rafael Leao, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, important interception. Bellingham.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Seedorf. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bellingham makes the interception. That's a good foray he's making. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Seedorf. Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. So, third corner of the game. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
There will be
And
one
now
more
a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter.
Hello,
it's been fairly flat, and the supporters have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Good ball, good take. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And he's intervened well there. Driving forward. That is good strength. He's chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, good climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. That is great defending, so alert. Corner number 2 then. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Manchester United still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Pirlo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pelé is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
The attendance for this
Your
match
impression
was
so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
In with the challenge. Bellingham is the team's great visionary.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, nice touch. He has found the way through. Nicely aimed pass. Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao. And here's Seedorf. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely, now then.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Seedorf, ball comes in.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Yaya Toure. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Can he finish? Against the crossbar. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
changes afoot here,
23,
and from both sides.
Number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 4, Rafael Leão. Number 41,
Looking for options for movement.
Number 50,
It's certainly onside.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field.
And
Number
that would have
8,
been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Number 22, Kvaratskhelia. Number 9, Vitinha.
Still no way through.
Number
The defending
13,
here is resolute.
Nedved. Substitution.
Good pressure, determined, intense. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, well measured. He's found the way through. Great chance! And no mistake. Do not write them off. Back they come. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's shifted. Ibrahimovic! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Showing good feet. Good read, needed to be.
Added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Oh, delightful ball. Maldini cuts it out. Bellingham. Vieira. Kvaratskhelia. Nedved, never out of the action for very long. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a little off target. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly...
そうでしょうね。強かったもん。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Against Manchester United.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. They're up and running then. Borussia Dortmund have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, big chance! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rummenigge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get it away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah. And Hazard. Hazard running with intent. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Roberto Carlos. Araujo. Quarter of an hour played. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now, can they get him away? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Some front-footed pressing going on here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's got the beat, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Aims beyond the defence. Cleared without hesitation.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're on him in a flash. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Referee has just said play on.
Van Dijk makes the interception, and it's with the keeper. Just eases him off the ball. Pullet is fouled. He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
And the shot's on here. Chance! And he's there to clear it. Threads one in. And he was alert to it. Azar, who is rarely short on confidence. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read. Rice.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ronaldo is herring after that one.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. That's the keeper's ball. Varane. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back on the way.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, super ball! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kvaratskhelia. He's having a hit! Oh, brilliant from Kvaratskhelia!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Manchester United with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Kvaratskhelia.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's beaten the last man. Great vision. Shot a goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So we have movement on both benches.
Ibrahimovic. Number 10, Messi. Number 7.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Rafael Leao. Thinks about the shots. Great chance!
Coming on the field.
And that is wildly off target.
Erling Haaland. Number 17. Rafael Leao. Number 20. Gullit. Number 8.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Knocks it into space, where it came from.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Seedorf. Now it's Hazard. He has a look up. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, right place, right time. Hazard.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Platini. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Now who's going to be first to this? Hazard looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's a sharp pass. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Could move up a gear here. Oh, well measured.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That looks a good ball through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Platini. An instinctive delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, he leaps for it. And that's a good finish. They have stolen level at the last. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
There you have it. The referee says that time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one.